Hello! Now, bear with me. We've got some new technology tonight, as some of you may or may not have seen, but hopefully it's going to improve the production value of tonight's stream and I'm not going to mess up too many things. Hello! How are you all? By the way, what I'm talking about is the new buttons, as some of you have pointed out we've got here. New little toy stream deck. So I can very quickly just, kind of switch. Now we're over here. And switch. So hopefully I've got it all set up right and it's all going to be really smooth. And we can do lots of transitions, which is always fun. But anyway, I think I bought the one that's got too many buttons. I've got like another, 20 odd buttons that I don't know what to do with. But hey, maybe we'll fill them up as we go forward. Anyway, let's do some hellos very quickly, and then we'll crack on, really. Going to do some live site reviews. I've got 2 sites so far on the list, so it's not too late if you want to let me know what your site is. I'm sure we could squeeze in another couple. And of course, I'm here to answer your questions and just generally chat about anything to do with WordPress or affiliate marketing or whatever you like. But anyway, let's start with saying hello to Helen. Helen is my moderator and also pretty much in charge of the Facebook group, which you should go check out. I'm sure Helen will post a link to it in the chat any moment now. Do join us on there. We do talk about all sorts of things and it's an opportunity to ask questions and all that kind of thing. I do try and comment as much as I can, probably not as much as I should, but everyone else in the community is also very helpful, so I think you'll enjoy it. Hello R7, I hope you're feeling better. Dolomites Adventures, hello to you. Multiplayer Games, hello. Be Healthy, Be More, hello to you. Tosh, hello. Who else have we got? Snen Hanshu Kumar Panigrahi. You know what my pronunciation of names is like. WP background is not changing. How to fix it? That's a very open question. It depends on your theme and all sorts of things and whether you cleared your cache and don't know, could be a number of things. Hello Kyle, hello Mark, hello Barris, Jeremy, good to see you. Hello Philip, hello Kieran. You haven't missed anything, Helen. Hello David. Spielberg definitely will be very scared of the directorship of tonight's stream. Phil, hello, thanks for helping me with that swim sign stuff earlier today. And Carl, good to see you. Carl's been putting videos up on his channel. Do go check them out. And Sue, hello. Who else have we got? Brian, hello to you. Hola, I should say. And MMK Ventures, good to see you. And Craig, hello to you. Gaz, hello. Good to see you. And hello, Barris from Turkey. Hope you're well. Carl lost his moderator status. He did. Yep. No, I can make you a moderator. There you go. And Mariam, hello to you. Tux says my tea is precariously close to my new gadget. Good spot there. Good spot, Tux. I will move it. I've also got a really big light that I've yet to unbox. But oh, I've blinded myself by the light. I'm blinded by the light. Oh dear. I think I'll be fine. But yeah, there's really, I don't know if it's going to make the videos any better, but we'll see. And I think I control the light with the buttons as well. George says, hello from Greece. Any advice for dropshipping in 2020? I don't really do any dropshipping. I didn't like it. I don't like it. God, I've actually quite hurt my eye with the corner of that box. That's me lifting up something that's too big for even this room. Anyway, by the end of the stream I'll have a black eye. It's all good. Elgato, yeah, that's it. Elgato, Greg. It's all Elgato. I never really heard of them before, but they've got lots of cool gadgets. Oh, and look, that little thing there is working now. There's a little button there. It says there's 63 people watching right now, so that's cool. In terms of what I'm using OBS. studios. But anyway, let's should we do some live website reviews? We can start with that to I think to get things going. O2 says, do you do any Amazon FBA? I don't. But anyway, yeah, let's do a couple of site reviews to get the thing going. So let's do a transition over to here. Is it going to work? Oh, it did. Let's get rid of that in the background. So the first one I got is this one. Come on. Oh, hang on. There's a little got a technical problem already. Bear with, hang on. Yeah, don't worry, I'm still here. I just need to quickly do that. There we go. There we are. I told you there might be a few glitches. Next week it'll be better. Maybe. Okay. Is that okay? I don't know. It's kind of small. Why is it so small? Hang on. Oh God. Oh dear. Anyway, oh here we are. That's better. So it's looking kind of a bit squashed, isn't it? Let me see if I can just make it fit a bit better. Bring that down a bit. Make this a bit smaller. Like that. I'm going to have to do one more transition, I think, just to get this working. A lot of transitions tonight. Hey, perfect. It's going to go wrong tonight. Obviously, Carl, it's the first time I'm using the thing, and you can't really... Well, I did kind of test it earlier offline, but it's never the same, is it, than actually doing it for real. But I think we're there. And here we are, the best pizza ovens. As you can see, it's fantastically modelled on bestroofbox.com, on BaseWP. And yeah, I think it's a very interesting niche. Possibly seasonal, possibly, I don't know. Dolomite's Adventure says, come in Italy, we have the best pizza. Yeah, well, I would, but you can't get a flight to Italy right now because everyone, well, you're full of virus. That's what the news says. Why is sticks? I'm just going to do questions as well during the site reviews, just to multitask. And yeah, question is, if you sign up for different markets, do I just have to pay taxes to that country or still just the UK tax? You generally only pay tax in the country that you live. Oh, Dolomite's Adventures, you're in quarantine. Have you got it? Have you? Well, I hope you're feeling okay if you have got it. Anyway, I think it's an interesting niche. I've noticed that your page title for your homepage could probably be optimized a little bit. Currently it just says homepage. So, you need to go into your SEO settings for your homepage. If you're using Yoast or Rank Math, you can just set a page title. You want to include a pizza oven related keyword, I'd have thought. The articles look good. The one thing that has thrown me slightly is that these thumbnails are a slightly different style. That pizza looks like it's slightly overdone. I don't know. So yeah, not that that's anything wrong having different thumbnails, but it just, in terms of consistency of the homepage, looks a little bit weird. You getting an echo now, you say?
You're getting an echo now, you say?
I don't hear an echo. But is it not overdone? Is it? That's, I guess, how that happens when you use a pizza oven. I don't know what that echo was. That's weird. But yeah, I think this is a really interesting niche. There's going to be loads of people looking for different pizza oven things. I mean, of course, we head over to Google. We could have a look. The best pizza oven for, let's see what we get, for home. Best pizza oven for gas barbecue, for garden, for restaurant, for outdoor kitchen, for business. Loads of ideas. How to pizza oven. How to build one, oven stove, how to cook pizza over a fire, loads of ideas. Bradbury says he thinks there may be a lot of competition, it's quite popular. There may be. Now this site was sent in by Audrey, I don't know if you're on. Oh, here, Audrey, you're there. You're right there. I'm just talking about you, and we're looking at your site right now. Audrey, I think you probably told me on Facebook, but how is the site doing? Because we're liking it so far. Oh, just fancy a bit of pizza now. That looks cool. There was someone asking, there was some searches for a gas one, wasn't there? Best gas pizza oven. Yeah. I don't see any other pizza type. Ah, here we go. Here's competition. Pizza oven reviews.co.uk. Nice. So yeah, there are other sites, but that should never stop you. And they've got a theme actually called pizza. And as R7 says, there is competition in everything. So, Audrey, yeah, do you want to tell us about the site maybe? It's not a real pizza, it's too thick maybe. Audrey says the site's been up since the 27th of February, so it's brand new, really. Brand new. And I think it looks really nice. It's an interesting niche. I say it may be seasonal. I can't see anything glaringly wrong with your site. Maybe the thumbnails aren't quite big enough. Or the featured images, I should say. There's a bit of white space there, so just check your measurements there. Little bit of spacing issue there with the table of contents. There's little tweaks here and there. I don't know why all of your text is centered as well. That's a little bit weird. Why can't I copy or highlight this text? It's weird. See, I wouldn't have the text all centered. I'm not sure about these Amazon ads. I've said that before. What is a Lincoln Impringo countertop conveyor? Wow, for $6,000. What is this? Commercial pizza ovens. Okay, so that's what that is. But yeah, I like it. Snen Shan gives 6 out of 10. That's quite harsh. Why so low? And any bread yet, says Philip. Yeah, I don't think there's any earnings on the site, is there, Audrey? It's a little bit early. Personal finance minimalist, hello to you, but he says that wish it was just bestpizzaovens.com without the. I don't think it's a big deal. I guess bestpizzaovens.com wasn't available. You know, Facebook was originally called The Facebook. But yeah, great site. So I've got one more. Let's do Nick's now as he's here. Sort your text out, fix the featured images, keep going, and I think You know, let us know in 6 months how the site's doing. So, this is your web design company. Are you just doing web design for home improvement businesses? That sounds very niche. Now, notice your site is not finished loading. And I'm wondering if that could be your one link code, because I had this problem as well. Let me have a quick look. Oh, it seems to have stopped now. Don't know what that was. Oh, it's loading now. Okay. Personal Finance says it could be an issue if you have the in your domain name. If someone else owns like the one without the, they could maybe take legal action against you. So Nick. Yeah, so you're just going for web design for home improvements. This font seems a little big for me. I don't know about you guys, but it feels a little big. But that's an easy tweak. I think your site looks good. It looks clean. Personally, when I ever sold web services, I never priced up like this. 715 page website, 1-2. I always quoted based on the client, whether I wanted to work with them, sort of things they were after, whether you thought they were going to be tricky, that kind of stuff, rather than having kind of cookie cutter pricing, which I think it's only going to get you into trouble when you end up with, okay, they want 7 pages, but each page is, I don't know, full of images and videos and wants tables and all sorts of other fancy stuff. No, I'm not on a laptop, Nick. I'm on my iMac, but I am in quite a small browser window. Tux Penguin says he'd avoid exact max domains anyway, like Best Roof Box. They're a little bit dated. Yeah, they probably are. Dana, good to see you. Bradbury's getting a long load time on this site as well. Yeah, look at this. Look at this slow image loading. What's that? Are these images too big, or I don't know. Let's have a look. Wow, really slow. That's either you're hosting or your images are too big. This is not telling me yet. I don't know if I need to reload. Your images don't seem too big, so I don't know what's causing that speed delay there. Morning, Michelle. Fred says prices don't need much for the negotiation. No, exactly. Curious how much you charged hourly when you first started. Well, my hourly rate was around £75 an hour. However, let me just talk to you so you can see me. I'll leave this thing up. Transition, need more transitions. I've got to press these buttons. I paid money for them. Oh, now the screen's gone weird again. Yeah, so what I was going to say, let me just fix this. I might need to do another transition. With regards to pricing, I will do one more transition. I do apologise. Is I never like to charge an hourly rate, because I feel that an hourly rate, well, basically with an hourly rate you end up paying more for people that are slow and not as good. You know, if I'm really good at web design and building WordPress websites, and I can get a site done in a few hours and it's the best, and I charge £75 an hour and I do it in 3 hours. Say, for example, you pay me $225. You employ someone else who's not very good at WordPress, they're just still trying to figure it out. It takes them 2 days. You end up paying them $1,000 or $2,000, whatever, and it took longer and it's not as good. So generally, I've always done this. I basically just charge for the project. Just say you want a website that does this, this, and this, and it's going to be this much. That's it. Doesn't matter how long it takes me. If I do it in an hour, if I do it in 3 weeks, the price is still the same. Phil says hourly rate is okay for quick jobs. Yeah, maybe, but again, I would still, even for a quick job, I would still give a fixed price. Someone says I need a new form on my website to do this. I say, okay, you can have the form. The form's going to be £500. Simple as that. I say if it takes me 10 minutes, takes me all day, that's neither here nor there to the client. Cole's gone for a beer. I'll wait till after the stream. Anyway, let's have a look at the last site, which is from Mahesh, who I was actually supposed to look at last week, but for whatever reason, I forgot. I'm going to need to do one more transition. I'm making the most out of the stream deck. I thought I should. So let's just, hopefully the screen's going to be okay. It's okay now. We're perfect. Yeah, and as Personal Finance Minimalist says, paying someone hourly just encourages them to work slowly. Exactly. Paying for a fixed project, they actually work more quickly, obviously, because they want to get paid. Be Healthy, Be More says, if using rank math, what do you do with the breadcrumb? I've never really used a rank math breadcrumb. Phil might be the best place to say something about that. Hey, Phil got me on to rank math. Chuck says, want your feeling about the site are all about making money in any way they can. I'm glad you and your hubby with the drones. Not quite sure what you mean there, Chuck. R7 says, please, we need more thumbs up. I do agree. Up to 85 viewers right now, which is it's nearly a record. One day we will get over 100, won't we? Maybe tonight will be the night. Tell your friends that we're live right now. Right, so the final street I said is from Mahesh. It's called Best Pet Supplies. I think it might be one that we've seen before. Let's have a look. I lose track of all the sites that we've looked at over the times we've been together. Jamie says, have you ever built a... Oh, that's a nice dog. Have you ever built a site on your own host to prove to a client that their hosts were on the blind? Yes, of course. Someone's on a really slow, expensive hosting company, Well, I'd always build any staging site on my own hosting anyway, because it's easier than when you want to make it live. Phil says enable breadcrumbs for sure on rank math. So I've not done that. Maybe we'll have a look at that in a minute. Producer Hive says, do you think coronavirus is a hot niche? No, I wouldn't want to go there. It's going to be short-lived, probably. Will there be other viruses? Possibly. So maybe a mask, toilet roll, pasta selling site could coin it in at this time, and whenever the next pandemic comes, but the rest of the time it's going to be quiet, isn't it? Carl, he didn't actually get a beer, he's got rum. That sounds a little bit more hardcore for a Tuesday night. Hello, Best Skateboard Club. Jamie, hello. I don't think I said hello, but hello. And Chris says it's going to be hard to rank on it with it. Yeah, unless you're like a doctor who's an expert in coronaviruses, you're going to find. Anyway, let's have a look at this fantastic looking site. Initial impression looks good. What we're running here: ocean, good theme. We've got a big ad for text in there. They're running their remarketing. Carl says that coronavirus has increased his sales. Everyone is ordering online. He's scared because they're scared to get to the shop. Zimri says, what is your best advice for someone who's starting with affiliate marketing? Just do it. Just no, I'll probably a little bit more than that. Patience, hard work. Don't spend too much time, buying courses or anything like that. Just, you can learn everything you need on the internet for free. But yeah, once you've chosen your niche, you've got your site up and running, then just focus on the content. Keep putting content up and you'll be fine. I'm actually working on a video today. I'm hoping it might be done tomorrow. I struggled a little bit recording today. I don't know, it just wasn't happening. But yeah, basically every bit of content I've added to Best Roof Box is bringing in traffic. And I was going to do a bit of video going into details of that. So yeah, just keep adding content. Okay. The gurus that try and suck the money out of us, poor newbies. Yeah, Chuck, you don't need to spend money on courses. You don't need to listen to those guys with the Lambos and the big houses and all that, because they got rich by selling people courses. So my one concern with this site is its pets, which is a highly competitive niche. We know that. And even when you get into specific niches within the pet area, so you could have a whole site just on dogs or just on cats or just on aquarium, couldn't you, Carl? In fact, Carl does have a whole site on just fish, and even that's still very competitive and takes a lot of work. So my one fear with this site is it's too broad a niche and it's too competitive, and it just covers so many things. Bradbury says, anyone who shows you a watch, car, mansion, swimming pool or jet is a top tier charlatan. Avoid. There you go, there's a good tip. The posts are looking good. I like the thumbnails, very nice. Generally the site looks really good, although that ad is the wrong shape for that space. Obviously it should be a square one. Let's have a look at an article. And I'm also thinking there may be too many products going on. I don't know how well this site performs. But yeah, maybe focus more on content, on the reviews and the articles. They're tucked away at the bottom here. They might be better off up the top. I realise I'm scrolling up and down very quickly. I hope I'm not making you all nauseous. But exactly, Bradbury. I mean, none of the other guys blind themselves on the corner of a large box and press lots of buttons on the stream deck in a very unprofessional way and drink tea. None of them do. So, in here, this sidebar looks like it's got a spacing thing going on. Everyone knew I was going to say that. There needs to be like a space between the ad. I don't know about... what are your thoughts, chat? Oh, I've just banged my elbow now. God, I've never been injured so much in one stream. The heck's going on tonight? Yeah, what are your thoughts on sidebars? Should a sidebar be on the left or be on the right? I think it should be on the right. Because my one concern with this is that when it's on a mobile, like this... Okay, no, the sidebar has gone to where it should at the bottom. That's fine. You don't want your sidebar to come first, do you? That would be weird. A lot of people saying right. It is a cute logo, isn't it? The content looks good. No, I don't like these things, but that's just me. I'd rather just have plain links through to Amazon. It looks good, but this site, as I say, my one concern would be the niche. But other than that, it looks like you're doing everything really good. Content looks good. The images are nice. The site is nice looking. Everyone's saying right for the sidebar, so that's the biggest criticism so far. Your sidebar's on the wrong side. Jeans on a pet site. Where was the jeans? Oh, was that the ad? Let me just go. Yeah, the reason this is remarketing in action. It's only going to be me seeing that because I ordered some jeans from Diesel a couple of weeks ago. That's why I'm seeing that ad. I've actually already bought the jeans. I don't know why they're still advertising to me. Maybe they think I'm going to buy some more. Actually, I know why they're still advertising, because with remarketing, it's really difficult to actually track when someone makes a purchase, so that you stop showing them ads. So that's a remarketing ad, which is what most of the ads are you see on these sites, especially if they're served by AdSense or Ezoic or whatever. Is they're remarketing, or they're just specifically targeted at the visitor. They're nothing to do with the site. Back in the old days, the ad would generally match the content. So if I was looking at birdcage reviews, there'd be an ad for a birdcage. But now they're a little bit more clever, and they're more targeting like directly at me. "88 concurrent viewers, come on, we get up to 100. John says, just started to learn how to put together a website with HostGator and WordPress. Thank you, John. I'm glad you're finding it good and okay. What is your opinion on the Income Schools Project 24 course? I think it's okay. Whether you need to buy it, I don't know. They probably share most of the good stuff on their YouTube channel. I think it has a great community. I've heard some good things about that. But you could probably do everything without joining their course. But if you are going to join their course, wpeagle.com/project24, use that link. I'll be most grateful. It's an affiliate link, by the way. Just saying that in case the FTC are watching. George says, I just can't find a good niche. You just got to keep going. You'll find the right niche. I've kind of been through this before. Have a look at the Wikipedia hobbies page. Let me see if I can type. We'll be fine. Loads of ideas in here for niches. Embroidery, experimenting, model building, furniture building, gaming, gingerbread house making. Gingerbread house making. What a niche that could be. Other thing, get onto Amazon.com and get into the, I don't know why I'm scrolling down really, but get into the categories, full store directory, and start digging deep. You get some ideas in here. Another good place to start is actually if you do a search for Amazon commission rates in here. Start picking anything that's above 5%. That will narrow it down a bit. So Pets is up there at 8%, but I say very competitive. Give you an idea. Patrick says, drones niche, thoughts? Competitive probably, especially as Daryl. You see Daryl Wilson's new video featuring me. Let me know what you think. He builds a site about drones in that, so I'd imagine a lot of his followers would just copy that and create a drone site. So there's going to be tons of drone sites. Laptops, computers, anything techie I would avoid, because the products change so frequently that you're going to have to really just keep on top of your content. Otherwise it's going to get out of date really quick. Bradbury says he remembers a number of MPs getting stung by calling out others for the adverts on the site. Oh, you've got a dodgy ad about something dodgy, and then realising that it's actually being personalised for them based on their browsing habits. Leslie says, I'm thinking about adding some ads to my site. I've got some Amazon links but no ads. I've heard Ezoic getting thumbs down. Ezoic are fine, I think. I'm going to try Ezoic again soon. But maybe just start with AdSense, it's the easiest. Kieran says only 2 likes so far. I think it's 42 likes actually. 2 dislikes, definitely. I wouldn't expect it any other way. Philip says, what's the impact of third-party cookies going away in 2 years going to have on ads? I don't know. There'll be another solution because Google's business depends on ads and tracking and all the rest of it. So before they change Chrome too much, they're going to want to make sure their business model is intact. So there will be an alternative. Hurrah, the thumbs down has arrived. I was getting worried. Yeah, I was getting worried as well. The thumbs down are there. We don't know who they are, but someone goes out of my way to 4 thumbs downs now. Thank you, thank you. I do love a good thumbs down. I'm starting to embrace the thumbs down now. Glad you liked the video with Daryl. So what I'm going to do, just as a quick live thing, let's see if we can add those breadcrumbs using rank math. They sound quite interesting. Don't you think? Maybe they're not. But I know, Tosh. Thumbs down is not a bad thing. They're all engagement, and anything that's engagement is good. So you can see when Daryl put his video up, can't you? I guess we go in rank math. Where am I looking, Phil? Breadcrumbs. Here we go. I need to add some code though, do I? That should be fine. I'm not quite sure. Let's turn it on. Don't want them on the home page. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of options, but we'll go with that. How many page views do you need for his own? I think it's like 5,000. Wondering if I can just inject that code with the old insert headers and footers. I don't know. This might break the site. We'll see. Just use the shortcode, says Jay. But where am I going to put my shortcode? I want to put it on every post. No need to add the code, says Phil. It's just going to inject it, is it? I don't see any. Maybe it was a bad idea to do this on a live stream. Where are they? In your okay, yeah, I'll do a video on this. I need to investigate a little bit more detail. It gets added to the schema. Okay, fine. So you don't actually see the. Do you not see the thumbnails on the site? Greg says it's 10k for Ezoic. Go to your template page layout for the post types and drop the shortcode at the top. Okay, fair enough. I will do that soon, but maybe not. By the way, I'm happy to do a quick update on Best Roof Books. We'll do it live. Why not? I will just have to hide my screen for a second though, because I'm going to give away something that's confidential if I don't. Susie, good to see you, Susie. I have a question. I keep getting my old logo appearing on some pages. It could just be a cache issue. Breadcrumbs. What are breadcrumbs? Does Amazon have breadcrumbs? Must do. Don't think it does it? They're just like a little list of things across the site. Where can I get a good example of a breadcrumb? I don't know. There's no. So Susie, yeah, it could just be your cache. Maybe clear the cache on your site, clear the cache on your browsy. Browsy? On your browsy, Susie. Yeah. Thanks, Susie. How do you get recommended for Ezoic? I'm sure that Carl could recommend you. I'm just getting up some analytics. Okay. Here we go. Right. One more I just need to bring up. Still got time for a few. Can't talk. Still got time for a few more questions, so keep them coming. Okay, we're ready. We are ready. We're gonna have to do another transition. Here we go. So, this is Amazon.co.uk, which is probably broken actually because I removed the one link code from my site because it wasn't working very well. I wonder if they fixed that. Maybe I'll add that back again. Here is the US earnings, 91 this month, which is coming in around, like, what's that, about $10 a day at the moment, which is not as high as I'd like it to be right now, but hey, we'll see. We'll see how that improves. There's green bars pretty much every day, apart from that day. So I think if you're getting green bars every day, you're heading in the right direction. There's been orders every single day for things like this, of course, toilet paper. A lot of people buying toilet paper at the moment. And of course, kitchen rolls, big bulk size kitchen. I don't know why is everyone stocking up on toilet roll and kitchen roll? Well, no one knows, but they are, and they're using my affiliate link from my Roofbook site. Patrick, good question. When do you give up on a site because it isn't producing or it's too competitive? I don't know, that's your own decision. I think if after 6 to 9 months it doesn't look like it's going in the right direction, you're not growing, traffic's not going up, then it might be time to think about something else maybe. Not a question, rather an observation that I made another couple of embarrassing YouTube videos today. So awkward. Leslie, have you got your videos up? We need to go and watch them. Devon says, how do you make an affiliate site for a global Amazon, not just UK, so whichever country your visitor is in, the link will be for their country? You use the one link, which I was just talking about, which is in here, under Amazon.com in the affiliate program, which kind of works, but it kind of doesn't, because the problem is that a lot of products that are available on Amazon.com are not available on all the other Amazons. So it will try and redirect your visitor to the relevant product on their relevant Amazon, but it doesn't always work. So you basically link up your accounts. You sign up as an affiliate with all these other countries. You get some code, which is this code here. I've got a video on how to set this up. Do a search on the channel for one link. Get this bit of code, which I'm going to try again on my site. I use a little plugin called the Insert Headers and Footer. And am I lagging out now? Oh, I think I might have been lagging then. I think I'm back now. Yeah, one of my videos is getting quite a lot of views, and it's one that I did a while ago, and the lighting is wrong. I look really tired. I hate the whole thing. You kind of have to live with it. So yeah, I'm going to just add this little bit of code for one link in here. And then that's about it. Then you should, yeah, your visitors will automatically get redirected. So yeah, I'm using this plugin called Insert Headers and Footers to add that bit of code. Let me just see if that's broken my site. Seems okay. Perfect. If the stream is blurry, Carl, if you go down to the little cog towards the bottom of your YouTube video, just adjust the quality in there. Sometimes it knocks it down to like 360 and whatever. Susie says, if we don't make free sales, do we get shut down? They may kick you out of the program, but you can just join again. Just sign up again. Stuart says he enjoys your videos, Carl. Bertie says, which image subscription service would you recommend? I like iStock. I'm going to put an affiliate link for that now. It's one I use a lot. But also, if you use Canva, the Pro version of that includes lots of images, and a lot of them are actually iStock ones. Thank you, Susie. Yeah, do send your likes, and of course your dislikes. We're up to 7 dislikes now. Wondering if we can get that any higher. 87 concurrent viewers. Still haven't hit the 100 mark yet. Where did we peak? We peaked at what's that? 90 something. Close. So yeah, I've kind of given you the update on Best Roof Box. So we're coming in about $10 a day at the moment on Amazon.com. UK is not doing much, but I had one link turned off because it was messing up my site, but it seems okay now, so I've turned that back on. Traffic is still growing at 30% at the moment over the last 30 days. So that's good. That's pretty good. And if I look at the top content, Subaru posts are doing really well. The How to Pack doing really well. Some of them have grown incredibly over the last 30 days. Like that one's up 13%. That one's up 103%. The car specific guides. I've got a load more of those to add actually. Oh, the affiliate to iStock doesn't work. Oh. Let me just try that again. HappyEagle.com/iStock. Oh, it's iStock photo. If I can remember my own affiliate links, we'll be fine. Let me just check that. That's the one. See, I love it. You know, when I need it, although I've actually used, I think, all of the roof box images on here pretty much. I think I've used nearly all of them. Sorry if I keep going blurry. Just double check your settings. Well, I don't think I've used that one. People who own Subarus love their roof boxes. I've discovered that completely by chance. By the way, I was on a little video with Doug earlier this week, if you want to check that out. He didn't make it very clear that I was in it, which was nice of him. But yeah, I was in one. Hello, Adam. Good to see you. Anyway, let's just finish off with a bit of a face-to-face chat. Let's do a little transition. Blurriness is gone now. Good. So next week I'll have my new light up and running. Looking forward to that if I don't lose an eye in the process. Yeah, hello Adam. You're never too late for the stream.
Yeah, hello Adam. Never.
Better late than never, I say. What's my thoughts on coronavirus? I don't really have many thoughts on it apart from we'll be fine if we have to stay inside, won't we? We can work on our business from home. Don't need to go out. As long as you've got plenty of beer, gin, frozen pizzas, you'll be fine. Scott, what was your message that you retracted? I'm intrigued. If you're asking from a business point of view, I don't think it's an opportunity as such unless you're sitting on a load of toilet roll, which you might be able to sell at £5 a roll soon on eBay, or hand gel or soap. Adam says, do you think it will impact sales? It might impact my sales because I don't know if people are going to want to buy a roof box right now because they're not going to be going out as much. But generally, I think it will improve your sales because as I've just shown, I've had a load of affiliate sales on toilet roll and things on Amazon. So people are generally going to be buying more stuff online, so in theory it should benefit the number of sales you get. Gaz says, did you catch on Facebook, Alex? I didn't. You stumbled across collapsing roof cargo bags. Yeah, I have done some posts on roof cargo bags. That also is a great example of where having an exact match domain like bestroofbox.com does limit you a little bit, because yeah, when I'm writing about cargo bags, it doesn't quite fit with the domain name. So it's something to keep in mind. But then I'm about to do another video, as you know, on a big site, and I'm probably going to use an exact match domain name. Only because I'm not very creative with coming up with something like outdoorpursuits.com or whatever. I'm rubbish at that. I just like to go, well, what am I selling? Roof boxes? Okay, well, let's go for something with roof box in the domain name. Bird says, do you expect to see all the free newspapers vanishing from McDonald's as supplies of toilet rolls dwindles? Possibly. Many moms, good to see you. Mark says, I'm developing an auto blog. I'm not sure about auto blogs, but hey, we can collaborate if you like. Tux says, the virus has lowered the stock market, allowing for long-term investors such as myself to purchase shares offering an attractive yield. Very true. Brody's supplements. You've got a broken image stuck on homepage. Help. I need more to go on than that. Please post a link to your homepage in the chat. And I still have time to jump on the computer and have a look at what's going on for you. Susie says, how do you promote to get your sales? Just through the content that I create. That's where all of the traffic comes from for all of my stuff. I don't pay for any advertising or anything like that. For this channel, for my affiliate sites, it's purely people find me through search, through word of mouth, that kind of thing. Many Mom says, any thoughts on Udemy or Future Learn affiliates? Anyone tried it? No. Leona says, thoughts on Google Sitekit, not Sidekick, Sitekit. I've not used it. I've heard a few people had a few problems with it in terms of the plugin for WordPress. Michael says, do you use Pinterest in your affiliate marketing? Yeah, I do create a pin and I do pin it for every post. I don't know how much value it's bringing to my site. That's about as far as I take it. I've done a video on it a little while back. Do a search on the channel. What do you think of the niche air purifiers? That's a niche that's been mentioned before. I think it could be a good one. Best gear for vlogging niche. I think that could be interesting. That's something I considered, actually. And you could do things about the stream decks and cameras and stuff. Yeah, it could be good. But you've got to have lots of stuff to talk about and know about lots of expensive equipment. I've thought about doing my own course on Udemy, but never got around to it. I prefer YouTube. I don't know why. $86 viewing at the moment. I wonder, where can we find those extra 15 a week? I never get them every week. I would love to get over 100. Brody's, what's his site, Bradbury? Do we know what the site is for Brody? Is the site called Brody Supplement? I don't know what the bonus is on Amazon. I don't know what it is. Is it Brody Supplements? Brody's. Aha. What happens if I press no? Oh. Okay, yay, I'm okay now. That's a. What is that really going to do? Ah, this little image up here. I see it, yeah. It is a PDF. It's whatever this is. What is this? Now, obviously, without a login, I can't really take this much further. And I guess you don't want to put a login in the chat, do you? So drop me an email and I'll have a look at it when I get a chance. Scott says, any Roofbox earnings, or did I miss that bit? I just did it. Literally just did it. And it's about $10 a day at the moment. This month is... Where is it? Here we go. That's where we're at this month. Still not quite as quick as I'd like the earnings, but the traffic is looking good. Say it was up. It's up 30% last 30 days. Scott. Isn't it against Amazon rules put links behind a login? Who's put links behind a login? Is the echo back?
Is the echo back?
That's weird. Is it just on this one when I have it up?
That's weird. Is it just on this one when I have it up?
Oh, there is. Is that better?
Is that better?
No. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
No. I don't know what that is.
It's like there's two mics coming in or something.
It's like there's two mics coming in or something.
Straight. It seems to be only. Can I share the Ahrefs stats for best root box? Yeah, I can. Hang on a sec. Is OBS recording desktop audio? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. No. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't know where that sound is coming. I don't see any. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a look at that sometime. Anyway, here we go. Here's the Ahrefs stuff. Yeah, one of the cameras must have a mic in it. Obviously, a debate with the keywords versus the non-keywords approach. What's the non-keywords approach? Is that my kind of approach where you just answer questions on Google? But yeah, here's the Ahrefs stats. So organic keywords going up, organic traffic's gone down a little bit there. Backlinks kind of flat, referring domains flat, domain rating 39, kind of flat. There we go. That's the last 90 days. There we go. That's the last 90 days. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that echo was just me listening to myself, see if there was an echo. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's been any comparisons between the KGR method and just kind of doing it, answering loads of questions and just creating loads of content without really worrying too much. Michael says, how many years have you been a full-time affiliate? 5 years, maybe? Something like that. Ahrefs is not cheap. No, it's very expensive. That's why I don't pay for it. My client's got an account, and one of my clients, I've only got like 3 clients, something like that. And yeah, they happen to give me a login, and I have got their site on here, but I try and hide it obviously for these things. See you later, Carl. Anyway, it is kind of time to wrap up, isn't it? Let's finish off. We never reached 100, did we? But hey, that's fine. The new box seemed to work quite well, although apart from the mysterious echo, which I've got no idea where that's coming from. But never mind. Hope it hasn't spoiled the stream in any way for you tonight. So yeah, I'm hoping to do a video, or hopefully publish a video tomorrow, all about content marketing and whether it works, and just give a few examples. Basically, the article that I created in my how to create content video is doing pretty well. So I'm just going to share that. I'm still working on the big video, which I've chosen the niche. I've chosen the niche and everything, but I'm a little bit undecided on the domain name. A lot of comments about exact match domains tonight, so maybe before I go too much further, I need to think about the approach I take on that. I don't know. Susie says, send your likes. Yes, do send your likes. 7 thumbs down now. That's fantastic. 57 likes though, so that's great. Kieran says that his KGR articles are the best ranking so far. Dave says, what's the new site? Alan's more. I don't want to say too much yet till it's done, really. Well, I'm not going to nail the countdown. I'm just psyching myself up for it right now, actually. Need to take some deep breaths and whatnot. Gaz says he'd like to come up with a domain name idea for you. Okay, all right. Let me tell you what the niche is probably going to be, and we'll talk about it now between you, just you and us, you and me. So keep it under your hat. But you can guess the niche if you want. It's not cheese. It's an outdoor. It is an outdoor one again. I guess Roofbox is an outdoor thing, isn't it? But yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be around wheelbarrows. Okay. Just because I've done a bit of research, and there's a lot of people searching for different wheelbarrow things. You know, wheelbarrows for moving horse poop, wheelbarrows for moving logs, bricks, all kinds of wheelbarrow things. So it's probably going to be wheelbarrows, although I guess you're all going to yeah, wheelbarrows. But I guess all of you are going to rush off and do a wheelbarrow site now. Well, that's fine. But yeah, so should I go for something like bestwheelbarrow.com, which I'm probably not going to, but or something similar, or should I go for something like move loads of stuff wheelshift.com, and then just talk a lot about wheelbarrows and possibly trailers and other things. Wheelbarrows for moving my grandmother. Good one. Bradbury says go vague and cover trucks and pallet trolleys. Wheeliegoodbarrow.com. That's the one that Carl's just registered right now. Carrymeaway.com. Trailers like towable roof boxes. They are, so they kind of complement each other. Liftandshift.com. I like it. Hang on, I'm just going to check that now. Liftandshift.com. Oh, it's taken. Oh, taken. Fantastic idea. David says broad and niche. Yeah, the festival thing. Yeah, with the trolleys. So, okay, I'm taking shitshifter.com. Maybe not. Tux, but thanks. I like to moveitmoveit.com. Very nice. These are all good ideas. Musicians use them, yeah, to move drums and large other musical instruments. Trolleydolly.com. That's good as well. Okay, so I'm not going to go for a wheelbarrow focused domain. I will go for something around moving things. I think that's a good idea, and then we'll do wheelbarrows and trailers and trolleys and all that kind of stuff, unless of course you guys now set up a load of sites and it becomes really competitive niche. But from what I can see using my new spreadsheet, it's good because it falls into the kind of higher percentage commission rate on Amazon. There's not that much stuff out there on this. There's not much content out there, so yeah, I think that's what it's going to be, but we'll wait and see. Barrow Boss. Like it. Heavylifter.com. That's going to be a weightlifting site, isn't it? Yeah. That's available, that one, for $4,000. Does wheelbarrow translate? That's a good question. I don't know. R7 and other fellow Americans, what do you call a wheelbarrow in the States? Is it called a wheelbarrow? Now, I had this thing with Best Roof Box. Remember, I thought when I started doing Best Roof Box and I was targeting the US, I then had this like sudden realization that maybe they called them something else, and it turned out that maybe they called them roof cargo boxes. But actually, in hindsight, I don't think they do. Bitshifty.com, I like it. Yeah, they do call it wheelbarrow. Let's just quickly have a look on Google Trends for this now, shall we? See what's going on in the world of wheelbarrows. Seems to be in decline over. That just could be the obviously seasonal. We can see that there's a big seasonality thing going on there. A lot of wheelbarrow action in March, so I need to get this site done quick. Then it's fading away in winter. That's fine. However, I'm thinking I may just do a UK focused site this time round. It's predicting a big spike. Phil says checking expired domains for inspiration. Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking about doing a video on expired domains because there are a few domains that would be suitable for Best Roof Box, but I'm a little bit scared about it because if you buy a domain that's got a bad link profile or whatever, it could have a negative effect. But I was thinking from an SEO point of view, just to get some links, buy some expired domains that have links. 301 redirect them on. Does that work, Phil? Anyone? Does that work? David says wheelbarrows are wheelbarrows. They are, but this site is probably only going to be very small as well, so I just wanted something small. And is it one word or two words? Maybe it's one word. Let me just check that. I need to probably figure that out before I go too far. It's one word. Okay. I've got a lot of domains as well that I've wasted money on. Where are you going to dream up content? Well, I'm just going to do the same as I always do. I'm going to come over to Google and do a search for wheelbarrow 4 and use these ideas here, like for horses, for kids, for stairs, for hire, for toddlers. What is a good wheelbarrow? What is the use of a wheelbarrow? A plastic wheelbarrow? These are all questions that I will just write content around. And if you look, Backyard Boss, that sounds like a good affiliate site, doesn't it? This is an affiliate site, I'd imagine. There's a lot of things coming up here. See, they're covering all of the outdoor stuff. Big site. But yeah, Wheelbarrow Hub, is that another competition? I mean, I haven't done all the research. This looks... Well, someone just set this up right now while I've been talking about it. Is this an affiliate site? Looks like it probably is. Yeah, not a particularly good affiliate site. I'm sure we could beat that. First article, wheelbarrow wheels. Solid or inflated wheels? Exactly. Mud mover, yeah. Sheds would be better. Maybe. How to push a wheelbarrow up a plank. Good one. Wheelbarrows for kids. I think that might be too niche, Phil. Maybe. Why do wheelbarrows only have one wheel? It's a good question. What muscles do wheelbarrows work? Bit of bodybuilding crossover there. How did the wheelbarrow change the world? There's a lot you could talk about wheelbarrows. So, yeah, I mean, just using the alphabet, you've got loads of ideas. Wheelbarrow for asphalt, for allotments. I'm just thinking it's something you can churn out content on. Wheelbarrow for the beach. Concrete, cement, construction, for car. Disabled, for drinks. For drinks, yeah, when you've got a lot of beer you need to move. Wheelbarrow. Everyone would love to have a ride in a wheelbarrow, don't they? Wheelbarrow for elderly, I think, is the most interesting one so far. When you're getting Granny into that wheelbarrow to take her up the road to the pub. For firewood, for flowers, for farming, for festivals, for fairy garden. What is a wheelbarrow for a fairy garden? Who knows? Let's say maybe I'm going to broaden it out into trailers as well. And sack barrows and who knows what else. Yeah, best wheelbarrow for the pub call for that mate that flakes way too early. Exactly. Anyway, so the cat's out of the bag now. The site and the video will be coming really soon. It's going to be... The video is probably going to be done in a different way to normal. I'm not going to do a full lecture tutorial on how to build a site. I'm going to provide a templated version of Best Roof Box to viewers, and the video is going to be more focused on choosing a niche and coming up with content and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah, on that note, we'll do one last transition. And thank you all for joining me tonight, especially some new faces. It's always good to see some new faces. We've obviously lost some old faces as the number of people watching seems to be the same every single week. But hey, Susie, that's harsh. I encourage the dislikes. I embrace them, and if people want to dislike, that's fine. That's fine. I say all of my videos get a dislike nearly immediately after publishing. It's one of those things. Garden house would be more interesting. I think when it comes to interest, wheelbarrows are they're up there. Gaz says, yeah, it's less about the niche and more about you taking us through the process. Yeah, but I also want to show the process of choosing the niche. I've got this new spreadsheet that I'm testing out, and that's why the wheelbarrow thing is quite important. But I think, judging on the feedback from you guys, I think you can see that it's probably a reasonably good niche. It's pretty niche in terms of it's quite specific. It's in a high rate of commission with Amazon. There's not much content out there. There's loads of people searching for loads of different things around wheelbarrows, so I think it's going to be fine. Gabriel says, or Gabriel even, how do you find good writers to write content? At the moment, I'm just using Texton and BKA Content. Susie, well, that's good. You can make money buying and selling domains. That's sure, for sure. Using Flipper, GoDaddy, etc. As you say. I may get some tweed gear and a cap jacket. Exactly, Carl. It's those random little niches. I think that they're the most interesting and often the most profitable. Do 2 sites then a domain? Yeah, maybe. On that note, I am going to go. Thank you very much for bearing with the technological problems, the echo and all the rest of it. I'll try and hopefully get it ironed out for next week, but I'm not guaranteeing it. You know what I'm like. Is the idea to be as frugal as possible with best wheelbarrow? I don't know. I'm not going to be writing the content myself, if that's what you mean. I'm still going to be outsourcing it to writers. Obviously, cheap hosting and free theme and all the rest of it. And in fact, as I say, I'm going to be giving away the site template. So it's going to be quite frugal. If you're going to write your own content, you will only need to invest in hosting and domain name. Possibly the odd Elementor plugin. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with tables and stuff yet. Thank you all for joining me. Yeah, I have enjoyed it. Keep clean, everyone. Wash those hands. Thanks, Susie. Thanks for all the support. Thank you for everyone for joining me. And yeah, wash hands. It's amazing that people didn't wash their hands before, isn't it, really? I'm one of those people that washes their hands too much. That's why they're so red. But on that bombshell, I'll show you my hands as I do the countdown. You can judge for yourself how chapped and red they are. So, for those of you new here, I try and count down for a clean finish on the stream. It very rarely works. So, let's see how this goes. Stuart says he found a great niche, bed slats. Wow. Thanks, Bertie. The finger is on the button, David. 5, 4. Oh, hang on, I've lost the button already. 3. The Facebook group is now in the chat. Do join if you're not on it already. 3, 2. Bye-bye, Leslie. Bye-bye, David. Bye-bye, Karen. Echo. The echo back? 3, 2. Bye-bye, Leslie. Bye-bye, David. Bye-bye, Karen. Echo. I can't... The echo back? I don't know. 2, 1, bye-bye.